Well, I've been watching soccer, and there are a few things that drive me nuts when watching. So here are some rule changes I would put into soccer. /football/football. Play the intro. When I mean soccer, I mean all of soccer. Not just Major League Soccer, but Liga MX, La Liga, Premier League, all the big soccer leagues. In some of these cases, it might be directed just at Major League Soccer. Speaking of MLS, they are kind of affiliated with FIFA. MLS is controlled by the United States Soccer Federation, which is part of FIFA. One last thing, most of these are the hockey fan in me making decisions. Let's begin. Let's get the elephant out of the room. If you know this channel, you know I despise most soccer team names. It's not an official rule in FIFA, that I know of, but it's been accepted as tradition in Europe and the rest of the world. Can we at least Monroe Doctrine this and keep Europeanized team names out of American soccer leagues? I've said before that Euro leagues can keep their boring names, but keep it out of America. And maybe Canada as well. I don't know if this is a rule or just has been accepted as part of soccer, but why is every soccer jersey a glorified billboard? It doesn't matter if it's Premier League, MLS, Liga MX, just about every professional soccer league has ads on jerseys. Thank God World Cup jerseys don't. Now that I think about it, I think all sports fans would agree that uniform ads need to stop. And yes, this topic is a future video. So I looked up why soccer has stoppage time. Quote, it's supposed to compensate for time lost during the game due to stoppages like injuries, substitutions, goal celebrations, or delays from video reviews, ensuring a fair 90 minutes of actual gameplay. Understandable? Yes. Nonsensical? Also yes. If they want the clock to be fair, why don't they use a real-time clock like in hockey, gridiron football, basketball, even the pitch clock in baseball is a real clock. I'm gonna say it. 2 45-minute halves would be more fair than stoppage time. I don't care if the clock is just 45 minutes each or starts from 0 to 45, then 45 to 90. Just stop the clock when the ball is kicked out of bounds 10 zillion times a game. Speaking of kicking balls out of bounds, that leads me to my next complaint. I ask all of you, please do not make a drinking game with how many times a ball is kicked out of bounds during a soccer game. You will be throwing up for a month. Anyway, this might be hard to do since soccer is typically played outside. So kicking the ball out of bounds is a strategy. Okay. In hockey, when you flip the puck out of play in your zone, you get a delay of game penalty. In soccer, it's just a throw-in or corner kick. I forgot to mention, when I say kicked out of bounds, I mean out of play but still on the pitch, not launched into the stands. Perhaps it's because I'm a hockey fan who is not used to so many stoppages in play. But still, you can't tell me that a ball being kicked out of bounds all the time is fascinating. Another thing in soccer that grinds my gears, why is there so much passing? Now this one might be hard to eliminate with how soccer works, but they made a shot clock in basketball and a pitch clock in baseball, and they couldn't make a shot clock in soccer. Or at least something to prevent so much passing and not enough offense. This is the hockey fan in me wanting more scoring instead of 10 zillion passes each game. And I hear the traditionalists in the comments know, but strategy. Putting the fans to sleep is a strategy? Did anyone forget what happened in The Simpsons when Springfield saw nothing but passes? There's a way to increase offense in the beautiful game. I can hear other complaints, but more offense will make it harder to defend. Make them work then. You can't just pass the ball 900 times and hope a goal just falls out of the sky. Back in the early days of the NHL, the playoffs were decided by aggregate. What's aggregate? In a 2-game series, the team with the most goals win. Why did I bring up the NHL? The NHL evolved from the aggregate system to a best of 3, eventually leading to all playoff series being decided by a best of 7. Now, the NHL and other soccer leagues run their playoffs differently. I get that. But why, in certain competitions, are games only 2 games and decided by the number of goals scored? They might have to do with soccer playing games only on Saturdays and occasionally Sundays and Wednesdays, but I feel like either a single knockout or a best of 3 would be better. If I had a nickel for every time a sport called football had ties, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? Phineas and Ferb reference out of the way, I don't know why MLS doesn't go straight to penalty kicks if the game is tied after 90 minutes, plus stoppage time. MLS used to have shootouts in the regular season in its infancy, but when they aligned with FIFA rules, they got rid of it. And yes, this rule is directed at MLS. Europeans really love ties, but in America, nobody wants a tie. In every game, there's a winner and a loser. If there's a tie, the players don't have as much motivation to break a tie and instead just split 1 point each. A penalty kick will break the tie. In hockey, if a player dives or tries to over-exaggerate a penalty, they get 2 minutes for embellishment. Meanwhile in soccer, it's strategy to draw a foul? Do cameras and instant replay not exist? Apparently, soccer players are penalized for diving. But why does it happen all the time? Is it a soccer problem or a player problem? For the self-proclaimed beautiful game, there isn't really anything beautiful about a bunch of players flopping, diving, and making themselves look like idiots. But it's entertaining! Then the players can go to Hollywood and perform. I'm here to watch a soccer game, not a Three Stooges skit. Let me know what rule changes you would have in soccer. Or tell me how wrong I am in the comments. Don't think I'm just making changes to soccer. There are rules in hockey I want fixed or removed as well. If this video gets 2,000 likes, I'll make a hockey rule change video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, like, subscribe, and ring the bell. I'll see you in the next video.